Have you ever walked into a room and felt a sudden, inexplicable shift in energy? A coldness in the air, a sense of being judged or disliked? Even though you haven't said a single word, it's a feeling we all know, a silent sting that makes us wonder, what did I do? Why do they hate me? For centuries, we've blamed our flaws, our mistakes, our failures. But what if the reasons people dislike you run much deeper? What if the hatred you sense isn't about you at all, but about them? This isn't just about social awkwardness or a bad first impression. We're talking about the subconscious, the shadow self, the hidden parts of our psyche that Carl Jung so brilliantly illuminated. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and explore 7 deep, profound reasons why people might hate you. Reasons that have everything to do with the powerful, often terrifying, truths you represent. The first and most painful truth is that people hate you because you hold a mirror up to their own unlived potential. Think about it. You've pursued a dream they secretly abandoned. You've built a life they were too afraid to create. Your success isn't just a testament to your hard work. It's a living, breathing reminder of their own cowardice, their own compromises, their own what-ifs. They see your courage, and it doesn't inspire them. It shames them. They don't hate you for your accomplishments. They hate you for the part of them that died when they chose the safe path. You are the ghost of their own future, and that ghost is infuriating. This leads us to the second reason. You embody a quality they've suppressed in themselves. Let's say you're incredibly joyful and optimistic. You radiate positive energy. To someone who has been told their entire life to be realistic, to not get their hopes up, your joy is not a blessing, it's an affront. It's a loud, defiant rebellion against the very rules they've internalized. They've locked away their own capacity for joy, sealing it in a vault of cynicism and fear. Your happiness is the key they threw away, jangling mockingly in your pocket. The hatred you feel from them is not about your joy. It's about their own self-imposed prison. Now, let's get into something even more complex. Jung spoke extensively about the concept of the shadow. The shadow is the unconscious part of our personality, which the conscious ego does not identify with. It's the darker, more primitive side, the parts of ourselves we deny, repress, and hide. And this brings us to the third point. They hate you because you represent their shadow self. You possess a trait they despise in themselves, but project onto you. Maybe you are unapologetically confident, and they secretly crave confidence, but are too insecure to admit it. Instead of admiring you, they label you as arrogant. They hate the arrogant part of you, but what they're truly hating is their own repressed desire for self-belief. You are the villain in their internal monologue, playing a role they wrote for you without your knowledge. Fourth, people hate you for your authenticity. In a world full of masks and carefully curated personas, genuine authenticity is a dangerous act. When you are truly yourself, you challenge the social contract of conformity. You make others feel uncomfortable because they're forced to confront the falseness of their own existence. They've spent years building a facade to please others, to fit in, to be accepted. Your raw, unfiltered self is a wrecking ball to their meticulously constructed lies. It's not you they hate. It's the uncomfortable truth you reveal about their own lack of integrity. Being authentic is not just a personal choice. It's a revolutionary act, and revolutionaries always have enemies. The fifth reason cuts to the very core of our shared human experience. People hate you because you remind them of their own vulnerability and mortality. You are a successful artist, a thriving entrepreneur, a loving partner. To someone who feels stuck, alone, or is grieving a loss, your life can feel like a taunt. Your happiness is a flashing neon sign, reminding them of their own pain. Your success highlights their perceived failures. This isn't a rational hatred. It's a primitive, gut-wrenching reaction to the universe's unfairness. They are not hating you. They are raging against their own fate. And you just happen to be the unlucky symbol of what they believe they've been denied. This leads to the sixth point, which is about the power dynamic between the collective and the individual. They hate you because you've become an individual, a separate entity. Most people feel safe in the herd. They find comfort in group consensus, in shared opinions, in the anonymity of the crowd. When you stand out, when you develop your own unique perspective and voice, you break that sense of security. You are no longer just a person. You are an individual with your own thoughts and desires. The herd sees this as a threat. They feel a sense of betrayal, as if your individuality is an act of defiance against the collective. They try to pull you back in, to tear you down, because your uniqueness is a challenge to their very sense of belonging. Finally, the seventh and perhaps most profound reason, a concept deeply rooted in Jungian thought. They hate you because you symbolize a part of their soul they've disowned. Jung spoke of the anima and animus, the unconscious feminine and masculine aspects of our psyche. When people encounter someone who embodies the very qualities they've rejected within themselves, be it compassion, strength, creativity, or discipline, it triggers a powerful, often hostile, reaction. A man who has been conditioned to suppress his emotions might despise a man who is openly vulnerable and kind. A woman who has been taught to be submissive might hate a woman who is fiercely independent and assertive. They aren't hating you. They are hating the part of themselves they were forced to abandon on the path to becoming what society told them to be. So, the next time you feel that sting of hatred, that coldness from a stranger or an acquaintance, remember this. It's likely not about you. You are not a problem to be solved. You are a catalyst. You are a mirror, a symbol, a beacon of authenticity and unlived potential. The hatred you feel is a byproduct of their own internal struggles, their own unfulfilled desires, and their own buried truths. The greatest power you have is not to change yourself to please them, but to understand this profound dynamic, to see their hatred not as a judgment of your worth, but as a tragic reflection of their own inner world. The greatest act of courage isn't to conform, but to stand tall, to shine your light, and to let them deal with the shadows it reveals. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe for more deep dives into the human psyche.